want to secure the bag.
Get the bag, King Walker.
Let's go, 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 get some money, fuck they plan. I told her take this plan B and stop playing. I'm tired of buying jewelry, finna buy some land. They still trying to figure out who I am, who I be.
What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there are doing well. All right, you guys, I had to take me a little break for a couple days. Like that Capricorn moon this weekend, y'all, that shit had me feeling like I had hit some shit. Do you hear me? Like, I was wide awake. I ain't gonna say restless. It was just the energy. Like, I had so much energy. I don't know if y'all saw me crank out all them freaking videos, but I took advantage of that energy I was feeling, okay? So I don't know if you guys this past weekend felt like this boost the energy where you just could have ran a marathon or something if you wanted to, okay? All right, so let's get into this reading. We're going to pull some messages. We'll get into this Celtic, pull some messages and see who this reading is about, okay? So who's this reading about for Scorpio? Who's this reading about for Scorpio? All right, you guys. So we got the Queen of Pentacles. So this card came out crossing. Okay. So this is about, I feel like either for some of you guys, you are stepping into this Queen of Pentacles energy. You ain't quite there yet, Scorpio. We still got a little ways to go. But it's like you're on the path. You're on the road into becoming this Queen of Pentacles. Someone who is very safe. Someone who is very secure within their finances here, okay? Now, you can either be starting a business. This could be something that you're going to be doing in the future. Now, I don't feel like for some of you guys, your business is successful like you want it to be, okay? Some of you can be like in the beginning stages. Some of you could have had your business for a while, but you still learning. Like, becoming an entrepreneur, baby, and all this shit, like, it takes time. This is not nothing you learn overnight. It's not nothing that happens very quickly, okay? So I feel like you're taking a different approach, though, when it comes to yourself, and especially when it comes to your finances here. So I feel like the things that you're doing is possibly helping you step into this energy, but you just ain't quite there yet, okay? All right, so what is the situation with this Queen of Pentacles? Messages for my Scorpios. So what is the situation with this Queen of Pentacles? What is the situation with this Queen of Pentacles? You can dealing with a Capricorn or Sag. Yeah. I feel like right now, Scorpio, you're in this process of manifesting here, okay? Even though this is the star, I feel like you're in this process of manifesting. And I feel like for some of you guys, you're even in the process of becoming a star. Like, you're going to be stepping into this Queen of Pentacles energy, and you're going to fuck around and become a star all at the same time. I feel like some of you are still in this healing process. The star has to do with healing. So I feel like before, a lot of you have to heal your relationship with money. A lot of us don't have a good relationship with money. You know, some of us could be scared of money. Sometimes I ain't gonna say I'm scared of it, but it's like, you know, we hear about we're gonna have this and we're gonna have that. I'm like, Lord, what I'm gonna do with all of them? You know, like those type things. Like those type things I think it like shit, I'm gonna go hide. I don't want nobody to know I got this damn money. Like, I don't see how people be comfortable flossing and shit like that. Like, if I got money, I got bukus of money, bitch, I'm gonna be gone somewhere. I'm gonna be hiding. Motherfuckers will never see me. So I feel like once you finish healing, you continue on this healing journey, I feel like that's what's gonna help your finances as well. Okay, I feel like a lot of us we have poor relationships with money, and a lot of those things were taught. You know what I'm saying? We weren't taught how to manage and budget and all that shit as kids. You know, I don't know about you guys. I remember I had a little checkbook, you know, and things like that. Like my mom taught me different things, but my mama didn't. My mama taught me how to work, how to make money, but she didn't tell me how to manage my money. You know, a lot of us we know to go to work, we know how to make money, but to manage that money, because you have to learn how to manage your money to be hell successful and to be able to thrive financially here. You know, people go to work and get paid Friday and be broke on Sunday, but ain't paid no goddamn bills. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of you guys have to work on your relationship with money here. Once you work on that relationship with money, once you learn not to be scared of money, once you learn how to manifest money, once you learn how to be in that ebb of flow to always have money, I feel like things are going to turn around for you here, okay? Alright, so let's see what happened in the recent past. Messages for my Scorpios. I love you, Scorpio. If anything is resonating, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you're interested in a personal, my information will be in the description box below. So what happened in the recent past? Ten of Swords. Okay, so there was I feel like at one point in time, Scorpio, you might have hit rock bottom. Like, you could have had some money and you kind of blew through some shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you experienced the worst outcome here, but they taught you a very valuable lesson as well. You see what I'm saying? You could have been betrayed by money. You could have had money, Scorpio. You know how it is when you don't have money. You want to go help your cousins and your auntie and all your friends and shit, but then it was like when that well started to run dry, you was looking around like, where your fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? You was looking around like, where your ass is at? Like Future said, trying to figure out where these folks is at because your well done ran dry. Okay? And I feel like you had to turn your back. No, I feel like you had a lot of people turn their back on you. You know, you was out here giving, you was out here living abundant, trying to help people, but at the same time, that's the same reason why a lot of us are struggling with money now. Okay, I done had money before too, Scorpio shit, and I'm gonna say, yeah, I blew it. Now some of this shit I still got to show for it. Cause this big ass table I'm sitting there right now. I bought this when I had about $10,000 in my 20s. Sometime, damn, that was about 20 years ago, huh? You know, but there was some things I had to show for it. But a lot of times, Scorpio, we get money, we ain't got shit to show. We go get that money and help our cousins and everybody else. Like I say, when they get money, shit out, we not the first motherfuckers they think about, you know. So I feel like you had to experience a total and complete ending. You had to hit rock bottom here. For some of you guys, you was betrayed when it came to money. You could have been betrayed by a lover. Somebody could have stole from you. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you had to work on your relationship with money here. So what is the current problem? Could have been dealing with the Gemini. Don't have to be. So what is the current problem when it comes to this Queen of Pentacles? And for a lot of us, I'm gonna tell you this, and this is something I learned from past experience. Y'all, everything I talk about is shit out of an experience. And I feel like that's why I'm put through some of these experiences to share with you guys and help you on your journey. Sometimes it's the people you got around you, Scorpio. When I was dealing with my ex and I thought this was gonna be the love of my life and he was gonna come save me from my twin and we was gonna ride off into the sunset, I started to notice my money got fucked up. You know what I'm saying? My money was real fucked up. My money just started getting better once I walked away. A lot of times, Scorpio, our money be tied up. We be experiencing money blocks. It ain't because of these evil eye and all this negative energy people are sending to us. It's because of the people we got around us. Because Spirit is not going to bless us with this money when we got these people around us, Scorpio, that don't deserve it. They don't deserve these blessings. They don't deserve to be in the energy of your abundance. And that's why a lot of times we have to struggle for a long amount of time or a short amount of time, however long it takes us to learn the lesson. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of times why we don't get the blessings and things that we want because the people we got around the Spirit's like, hell nah, I don't want you sharing your blessing with that damn person over there. You know what I'm saying? Like old Steve and Paul and John and Tina and them, they don't get to experience this blessing with you. This blessing is just for you. But see, a lot of times, Scorpio, we givers. We want to give, we want to help everybody else. But 9 times out of 10, the main motherfucker we need to be helping is our goddamn self. But we too busy wanting to help everybody else and not pour into ourselves. And that's the same reason why we struggle sometimes. Okay? So I feel like in the recent past, you could have had some money. You know, like I said, you blew that. You went through that money helping other people. And then when you turned around, wasn't none of the people around there when you needed them here, okay? So what is the current problem for this Queen of Cups? Messages for my Scorpios. What is the current problem when it comes to the Queen of Cups? The Page of Cups. What else we got? Three of Pentacles, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we got the Page of Cups here. So with the Page of Cups, it talks about love. I feel like a lot of times, Scorpio, you got fucked out of money when it came to love. When it came to relationships, you was the one trying to help your person, trying to help them. And ain't nothing wrong with helping people, Scorpio. But the thing is, what we got to start doing is before we want to offer, before we want to help anybody else, make sure these motherfuckers is trying to help their own goddamn self. Do you hear me? Let me say that one more time for the folks in the back. Before you reach up into your pocketbook, before you reach up into your wallet, your billfold, whatever it is you call it, and you want to take out your credit card, you want to take out some cash and help the next motherfucker, make sure them people is trying to help themselves. Because a lot of times people, Scorpio want to, a lot of times Scorpio people walk around and say, oh, I'm this. They want to complain. They want to give you these sob ass stories and shit like that to make you feel sorry for them. But if you sit back and watch them closely, you'll see they're not doing a goddamn thing for themselves here, okay? I feel like right now, Scorpio, you're being called to focus on yourself, focus on your creativity, because you're tired of dealing with people who are not going to commit to you, that's not going to put in their effort. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like you've been to yourself. This is why Spirit is wanting you to work on your relationship with your money versus working on your relationship with other people. Because the people you can be trying to connect with, Scorpio, these are people that don't want to work with you. They don't want to collaborate with you, Scorpio. You see what I'm saying? And now Spirit wants you to be more stingy with your time, be stingy with your money. I can't make this up. Remember I said some of you guys, you could have hit rock bottom, like you experienced something, but you hit rock bottom. Maybe you was living in the French Riviera, like Pop said. You know what I'm saying? You was living this good life. You was out here living life like a golden. Fucking around, came across the money, gave it to the wrong folks, Scorpio. You may have had to return back home. You may have had to go back to your mama house, stay with your cousin or your sister or somebody. And it's a reason before that, because Spirit wants you to work on your connection with money. They want you to stop pouring into everybody. Start learning how to be more stubborn with your time and energy. Start paying attention to these people that you call friends and they say they're gonna be there and help you, Scorpio, because a lot of times they not. In this energy, in this season, Scorpio, you're being called to be more stubborn with your time, your energy, but especially your damn money. Anytime you get money, don't nobody even need to know you got that shit. Do you hear me? Because that blessing is for you. It's not for nobody else. It's not for you to share it with everybody else, because then you're going to have people coming out the woodworks trying to get. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be out there trying to give, and that's not what they want. Okay? All right, y'all. That's all I have. Let's get into the signs. Let's see who this reading is about. Who is this reading about for my Scorpios? All right, so we got Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Gemini, and Virgo. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.